next thing is that governance, administration, and collaboration with big tech. So see, now the big tech, when I say big tech, I'm basically talking about these companies, Google, Facebook, Microsoft, Amazon, which have like monopolized their markets. And these companies are international companies. They have presence across countries. They have customers across the countries, and these customers are also like very loyal customers. Very because of different reasons, but yeah, for them these products which these companies are offering matter a lot. So what happens due to this is that these companies have a huge negotiation power. Now, if you see, Twitter banned Donald Trump. A sitting president was banned by a software company, right? So it's a very powerful thing to notice. So even the president of the most powerful country is not that powerful, isn't it? So that's the main thing. So governance, there is a tussle happening between governance and big tech. So these tech companies are also saying that, why should I listen to government all the time? I have my own opinion, I have my own interests, and I will behave as per that. And they are ready to go to courts also. So they have access to money, right? They can hire the best lawyers, and they can argue their point of view. And it is not so easy for the government also to just override these companies, because there are a lot of ramifications. For suppose what India did during India-China conflict, it banned TikTok, right? So it is one of the things. But if it bans Facebook, again it will be complicated. So there will be different opinions, but a lot of users are getting affected. TikTok, see, most of it was teenagers, and teenagers, most of them, they don't have voting rights, right? So they could easily ban TikTok and PUBG, and they didn't feel the heat. But let's say if they ban Google, or if they ban Facebook, then situation will be different. And Google kind of like, it can do its own campaigns, because on you are spending a lot of time on Google. Facebook also, you are spending a lot of time on Facebook. So Facebook has more time access to you than your government. So you can Facebook and Google can actually convince you that they are better than your government, and they can convince you to work against your government. These are practical truth. I am not extrapolating or anything. These are happening or already happening maybe. So this is the current situation. Yeah. So there are tussles happening between governments and technologies happening. One more thing is that China model of technology governance has actually been more efficient in last 1-2 years. If you see that, though coronavirus has come from China, impact it is seeing is very less. The other countries are seeing more. Why? Because it's a surveillance state. China is a surveillance state. Every citizen is being surveilled, and they are being given clear instructions what to do, what not to do. And it is not a democracy. So the government has more powers, so it can enforce rules. So this is definitely advantageous if you want to achieve some objective, like to eliminate the virus and all, right? So in a country like India, it's a democracy. So even if you say wear mask and all, at the end, if majority of people are not interested in wearing masks, it won't work. But that's not the way in China. China, if the government decides, it has to be done. And Chinese government has all the technology to implement this also. So same technology, two different systems. One is Chinese system, another is democratic systems. So technology in democratic systems is creating chaos, whereas technology in a system like China, it is making the system more efficient, isn't it? So these are the ramifications.